Hi everyone, I am here today to invite you to have some fun with me. Last Christmas I uploaded a video called something like Guess That Book, Fun Bookish Game, and for that I had made 20 bookish dingbats. So a dingbat is a series of images, it's like a picture riddle, and you have to say what you see and that will give you the answer to the riddle. So in that video I had made 20 bookish dingbats where if you say what you saw in those images, you got a book title. So it was 20 book titles in images. And I know that so many of you had fun doing that, doing it with your friends and family remotely in lockdown. And I thought I would do another one. So today I bring you the second bookish dingbat game, but this time instead of making book titles, what I've done is I have made 20 book dingbats, and when you solve them you will get the name of an author, and I have picked 20 authors who I hope most if not all of you will have heard of, so that it's vaguely fair. So what do I need to tell you? Oh, an example, that will be good. Okay, so here is an example in case you're thinking, Jen, what are you talking about? Here is an example of an image. So as you can see, there are two photos here for this riddle. On the left, we have an award, and that is an Oscar. And on the right, we have deodorant, and the brand is Wild. So this is Oscar Wilde. So I have made 20 more of these, and if you solve them, you will get the name of 20 different authors. Some of them are hard, some of them are easy, and I tend to find with dingbats that I either get them quite quickly or I just am perplexed by them, and there are just some that when you know the answer seem obvious, but at the time you just can't get them. So I'm going to show you those 20 images now. I'm going to show each of them on the screen for 1 minute. There will be background music, there will be a countdown at the end of each image. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. Do this quiz by yourself, with friends or with family, either in person or remotely. I have made image descriptions for each of the images in case anyone is visually impaired or is unsure what one of the images is. You can check the image description to see. That will be linked in the description box down below. That's it, I think. I mean, I would love to know how many of these you're able to guess. Let me know in a comment when this video finishes. Obviously, once I've shown you the 20 images, I'm gonna come back and tell you the answers. So grab a cup of tea, grab a pen and a piece of paper, and let's go. how did we do? All right, I have them on my phone here and I'm going to go through the 20 and we can tell you the answers. So number 1 is probably the easiest one, I think. But as I said, some of them to some people seem easy, some of them seem hard, and there seems to be no rhyme or reason. But the first one shows a last will and testament, a milkshake and a spear. So this is William Shakespeare. Number 2, we have some feet. We have a kneecap, we have a car, and we have the sun. Now, the type of car is important. This is a Morris Minor. So this is Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison. Number 3, we have Simba, the lion. Then we have a sign for some prepaid tolls. And then we have some soy sauce. So this is Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy. Number 4, this one, I sent this to Jean and Lauren, and this was the one that they got particularly stuck on. And for some reason, this one just amuses me. I think maybe it's confusing because it has Nelson from The Simpsons. And both Mr. M and Lauren thought that maybe Nelson was going to be a word that's included, and it's not, and it's just what he's saying. So we have got a jaybird here, we've got Nelson saying ha ha, and then we've got a sign saying National Book Token. So this is J ha ha token, J.R.R. Tolkien. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my own joke, I'm sorry. Number 5, we have an oven. Specifically, this is an Aga, and then we have a word saying that, and then we have Krispy Kreme. So this is Aga the Crispy. Agatha Christie. You've got to really stretch that one. But again, I just enjoy a good pun, you know? Agatha Christie. Number 6. I think this is one of the easier ones. So we have got a horse or a mare. We've got a sign that says RE, as if it's a reply to an email, a shell, and then the symbol for the EE phone company. So this is Mary Shelley, and there's no stretching going on there. That one is just as it sounds, Mary Shelley. Number 7 was another one that Mr. M and Lauren and Jean got stuck on. So this one shows 3 images. We have a necklace, a chain necklace, then we have a poster for the film Oz, and then we have a clock that is showing 10 o'clock. So this isn't necklace, this is chain. Okay, so chain, Oz, 10. Jane Austen. Again, love a bit of sneakiness. Number 8 is not very sneaky. Number 8, you definitely just have to sound it out. It's exactly as it says. So we have a hare, we've got a kangaroo, we've got a key, we've got a book that says the Moor, the symbol for the app Calm, and then the symbol for E News, entertainment news. So we have hare, roo, key, Moor, Calm, E. So Haruki Murakami. Number 9 is 10 out of 10, so 10. And then it has nail varnish and it's Essie nail varnish. And then it has will.i.am. So that is 10 Essie Williams. Tennessee Williams. Streetcar Named Desire. Great play. Number 10, we have a sign that says A. And then we've got some lice killing lotion. Lovely. Someone who's walking, and then a cover or a poster for the show ER. So that is A, lice, walk, ER. Alice Walker. Number 11, we have a King Charles Spaniel, and then a book by Emily Dickinson, and then a on button that has been crossed off. So this is a King Charles Spaniel, as I said, so we'll take Charles from that. And then if we have Dickinson, but without the O-N at the end, then it's just Dickens. So this one is Charles Dickens. Number 12, we have someone showing their hair. We have a stick man. We have Mel, so this is honey, Mel. And then we have Cruella de Vil, Glenn Close as Cruella de Vil, who is the one and the only. So this is hair, man, Mel, and we take the Vil from Cruella de Vil, Herman Melville. Number 13, we have the cover for Madonna's Like a Virgin. Virgin? We have the cover for Madonna's Like a Virgin. Then we have someone's ear, some wool, and then we have the hex code for white, which is 4 Fs. So if we take virgin, ear, wool, and F, Virginia Woolf. Number 14, we have a toilet, or as we may say here, a loo. We have an ISA form. We have the month May shown on a calendar, and then we have a cot. Do we know what this one is? This is Louisa May Alcott, who wrote Little Women. Number 15 is one of my favorites again. So we have a jar, we have a plane, an aeroplane, and the brand of this plane is Lot. And then we have a brontosaurus. So this one is jar, Lot, not brontosaurus, but we just take the beginning. Bronte, Charlotte Bronte. Number 16, I think, is probably another really easy one. So we've got a vegan doner kebab and then a tart. So this one is just doner tart. Doner tart, also that tart is making me hungry. Number 17, probably one of the trickier ones. So this shows a knight in armor, or just a suit of armor, a sign for the co-op, some naan bread, and some olive oil. So it's not knight that we're taking from the first image, it is armor, and then we're just taking the co from co-op, and then naan and oil. So armor, Conan, oil, Arthur Conan Doyle, who wrote Sherlock Holmes. Number 18, we have a sign for Niagara River Gorge, then we have some oars, and then we have a well. So this one is George Orwell. Number 19, nearly there, we have someone who's digging a hole. We have the word minus, and then we have Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Here we have to twist one of the words, so we're not using the word minus as it currently is, but if we minus something or take something away from someone, then they have less than what they had before. Digging, the past form of that is dug, so dug less, and then we take Adam from Adam and Eve. This is Douglas Adams, who wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And then the final one, number 20, we have a robot, we have a Louis Vuitton bag, we have a sign for Stevenage, and then we have a card that says sunshine. So this one is Robert. It's hard to say it without saying the name. A robot, Louis Stevenson, Robert Louis Stevenson. And that's the end. That's all 20. I would love to know in the comment section down below how many you got this time. If you enjoyed it, I hope that you did. I really had fun creating these Dingbats. If you didn't play the original game that I did, where I did 20 book title Dingbats, I will also link that in the description box down below, and you can go ahead and play. Yeah, I hope that you had fun. I don't have anything more to say, so I'm going to wrap up this video. Though if you are new to this channel and you would like to subscribe, that would be lovely. Normally I talk about books and review books on here, as well as talking about disability and the history of fairy tales. I hope you're all having a good start to the week, and I'm sending lots of love to you all. Bye.